Wow, not only is it a new year, it's a new decade. So happy new year, happy decade year. What? Huh? Happy new year everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Thriving with Tamaja. I hope everyone has had an amazing holiday season and a great start to their year / great start to their decade. We out here. This is the 3rd decade I've lived in. That feels pretty cool. Because I was born in the 90s, then I lived the 2000s. Wait. 2000, 2010. So this is my 4th one. Feeling old, feeling great, feeling good. Well, other than my back, it hurts really bad. So anyways, I came up with about 4 to 5 New Year's resolutions that I want to talk about with you guys. This is for the people who maybe don't know what they're gonna do yet, and I feel like it's not too late. I feel like February is probably like when you should start like really being in the habit of your resolution. So I have a few weeks to get there. Anyways, we're talking New Year's resolutions, and I have a little series launch to talk about at the end of the video, so please stay tuned. But without further ado, after all this freaking talking, let's get into the video. I remembered I almost started without doing it, but I was able to untalk myself, put it there, and now let's get into it. Y'all are gonna kill me, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm feeling chatty. Okay, so I have all of my resolutions in this note. Resolution number 1. So working towards land ownership and self-sufficiency. I showed y'all my little side yard tour a few videos back, and that is like the beginning of what I want to do, especially since I've like been starting a new job and it's at a farm. I've just like realized the importance of, you know, being able to grow your own food and like knowing the best way to do so, the most sustainable way to do so, especially like on the brink of like climate change and all of that. I just am trying to live my most sustainable life, and I feel like I can do that best if I have some land that I own that I can grow on and go from there. Trevor and I have been manifesting a house this year, so that's also one of my big New Year's resolutions. Yeah, let's get into number 2. So this resolution is a big one because it has like a lot of mini resolutions like nested under it. So I wrote increase overall productivity. I said I plan on doing this in several ways, but to keep it general, I'm going to be waking up at 5 a.m. 3 times a week. I said 7 a.m. 2 times a week, but I think I'm going to change it to 6 a.m. And then I'm going to be able to sleep in 2 days a week. Because I'm honest with myself, and this whole first week of the new year, I was unable to wake up early. So I know that I still need those days where I can lay in, and I don't have any issues waking up. It's like getting up, and someone that I recently talked to said like that's the first decision of the day. So I'm like, that's my problem. My New Year's resolution is to be up and at 'em at those times, just so that I can get things done in the morning. I can plan out my day. I can be completely ready and not rushing out the door to go to work, and I feel like this time will also allow me some more time for YouTube, because a lot of times I come home from work and I'm just like, meh, I ain't messing with this, like I'm tired, or I just want to like relax and not do a bunch of stuff. So yeah, trying to do that, and like I said, in that time I'm just going to be trying to be productive, like writing in a journal, keeping up with my budget, just like doing a lot of mindfulness and stuff like that. And I guess I will go ahead and put another one of my resolutions that I mentioned into this time, because I also want to be working on my fitness. I used to be like a gym junkie. I used to work out all the time, and lately I've been putting that to the back burner, and I can see a difference in like not necessarily my body, but my like resilience and how I can not walk up the stairs without being out of breath, like stuff like that. So it's definitely my goal to, I said move my body because I didn't want to limit myself to one type of exercise, and I knew that I wanted to be doing yoga on some days. Some days I want to train with weights, probably a little bit later in the year once I get my strength back up. But for right now, I think I'm going to be focusing on doing like HIIT workouts in that morning time before work at home, just to get a little bit stronger before I actually go out and get a gym membership. And then I will be taking a yoga class once to twice a week depending on the week. So that's one of my New Year's resolutions. So yeah, that increased productivity one is very, very broad, and I had a lot of stuff nestled under it, like I said before, which is a little intimidating, but I think I'm up for the challenge. And okay, so the next one, I want to say resolution number 3 or maybe 4. I should have numbered these so that when I could have been keeping up with it. So it's either resolution number 3 or resolution number 4. Okay, so I want to read a minimum of 12 books this year. Last year I was like, I just want to read more, and I accomplished that. Like, my goals last year were so general. I said I want to read more, I want to take more pictures, and I think my third one was like traveling to 3 new places, which was a little bit more specific. And I feel like I was able to achieve all of those goals. The picture one's a little rocky. I took more, but were they quality? Meh. But I did try to make sure I documented my life more. Anyways, that was so off topic. So, reading 12 books this year. I felt like it was simple. 1 book a month. Oh, I was going to talk about this resolution last, but anyways. So 1 book a month for each month of the year. And I don't have them all planned out yet, but I have started reading for January, and I decided that since I was going to be doing this, it would be interesting to take you guys along with me. So with this resolution, you guys will be holding me accountable because I will be doing a book series where I read a book throughout the month and I respond to it. The videos will be up on here, and you guys also have the option to read along or take suggestions if you've been thinking about a book and you don't know. Hopefully like some of my feedback will be helpful. So that is the plan. The book of the month for January is The Richest Man in Babylon. I feel like a lot of people know about this book, but if you don't, it's basically a bunch of like old short stories from Babylon, which is like an ancient, ancient civilization that was in Mesopotamia. You know, I'm taking you all the way back to like 6th, 7th, 8th grade history classes. But yeah, so The Richest Man in Babylon is basically a bunch of old stories from that civilization, and they're all about money practices. So even though in ancient Mesopotamia they probably are referencing gold, that's what I've seen a lot in the book, I feel like their practices and principles show you how to manage your money better, how to make more money, and you know, just get to the bag overall. And I feel like that takes me into my 5th resolution. But yeah, stay tuned on the book series. It's gonna be lit. The book is great so far, and I can't wait to talk about it in the first video of the series, which should be out very soon. So my 5th resolution, which I said that talking about that book kind of led into, is to save more money. Lord knows I'm bad at it. Lord knows I'm bad at it. Oh, I've had a lot of issues saving in the past, and I also feel like I'm going to touch on this in the first video of the book series, so I'm not going to like hammer it out. But in my resolution notes, I said I wanted to save 4 figures. That could have been, and I told, like, I was just saying it as, it could be anywhere from $1,000 to $9,999. If I have any of those amounts in my bank account, I will be extremely happy, but I've also thought about it some more since I wrote that down, and I think that it is going to be my best option to try and save like my emergency fund first, which they say is like 3 months of your living expenses. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna save 3 months of my living expenses by the end of the year. Obviously these do fluctuate, they do. But I'm gonna get a general idea, and I don't want to touch on like amounts and stuff because I'm still in the like earlier stages of processing how to budget and how to manage my money, and I don't want to really lead anyone astray. I ain't trying to be coming on here like I'm an expert at finances. I am not. I am a novice. Maybe not a novice, like beginner. It's like novice, beginner, intermediate, advanced, superior, expert. That's the new scale. And I feel like I'm at the beginner level, so I'm on that second tier. But as I do my growing in 2020, I will be happy to share with you how I approach my finances when I get it a little bit more figured out. And if you're interested in that, please let me know. If anybody wants to do an accountability group for savings, please let me know. Like, we are all gonna grow together this year. I'm so excited for what this year has in store for me. I am planning on working my ass off. I don't cuss on my channel much, but I plan on working my ass off to make sure that it happens, and I plan on you guys to hold me accountable. And if you feel like so inclined, please share your New Year's resolutions with me, and I will do my best to hold you all accountable. Like, we can't grow without each other. We all have to stick together, use our resources, and thrive. On that note, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm literally gonna do that until somebody can give me the physical words to put it there. It's gonna be like, comment, and subscribe. That's what I want. But thank you guys so much. Happy new decade. Let's get to the bag. Let's get to the self-care. Let's get to the growth. Let's do it. Oh, my friend Ashley said, shout out Ashley. My friend Ashley said we owe it to 2020 to make it a year that we will never forget. So let's do it, guys. Peace.